The psychological drama Room pretty much takes everything that we take for granted and spins it on its ear. The premise of Room is, what if you were in isolation all your life and all you knew was the four walls that you've been living in for the last 5 years of your life, and then suddenly you were discovered there was actually more to the world beyond those four walls. That's exactly what goes down in Room, which is based on the novel by Emma Donoghue, who also adapted the screenplay. The film, directed by Lenny Abrahamson, is a really engaging, engrossing, and incredibly well acted drama about a mother and son who have been in captivity for several years, and the boy, Jack, has grown up in this room since birth and has been there for 5 years plus, and he has only known the room. He has no idea that there is a world outside that room, out beyond the skylight, which is their only exposure to the world. The setup is that Jack's mom was kidnapped and has been held in captivity for the past 7 years. And finally, Ma, as played brilliantly by Brie Larson, and realizes that her son Jack, brilliantly played by Jacob Tremblay, probably one of the best child actor performances in quite some time, is old enough now to finally understand that there is a world beyond what she has been telling him as he grew up. She's been trying to protect her son and was waiting until he was mature enough to comprehend that there's a bigger world out there. And when an opportunity arises for them to finally break free of their captivity, that's when the real drama of this highly engrossing film begins, as Jack and his ma begin their journey beyond the walls of the room and discover life in the world. Now, what director Lenny Abrahamson and Emma Donoghue have done brilliantly in this film is that they truly taken something that we take for granted and basically gave it a new spin, that we could actually literally see the world for the first time through new eyes. Jacob Tremblay, who plays Jack, does a fine job of conveying that confusion and fear and terror of experiencing the world if you've never experienced anything beyond what you know. And he does a fine job of really conveying that fear and terror that a child may have when they discover that there's more to the world than they thought. And Brie Larson as Ma is fantastic in this film, and she really does a fine job of portraying a woman who's been held captive and doing all she can to protect her son, and doing all she can in the world outside the room to help save her son, but she also exhibits the of PTSD and coping with the world and her situation. There are many facets of this psychology dealing with kidnap victims, and or especially kidnap victims who've been held in captivity for quite some time, and how they adjust to society afterwards. And it really is a really well-told drama that also features Joan Allen and William H. Macy as Ma's mother and father. Macy, in particular, really leaves an indelible impression as the father, as he exhibits some particular feelings that are quite surprising and sad, really, and they're played note perfectly as the drama unfolds. So I would have to give Room a 9 out of 10. It's probably one of the better acted dramas I've seen in 2015. And it's definitely a really well-made film, considering how half the movie takes place in a room, and then the rest is out in the world, but you still feel that claustrophobia that these two characters were coping with while they were kept in the room. And as as it is, it turns out to be a really highly engrossing and engaging psychological drama that features some fine performances right across the board, and a solidly well-directed film and written film. So, Room, 9 out of 10, highly recommended. I definitely suggest seeking this one out, and be prepared to be blown away by a really, really, really compelling drama. So, if you like this review, please hit that like button below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of my reviews as they come in. So, have you seen The Room? Have you heard of Room? Have you read the novel Room? I'd like to know, and please share your thoughts in the comments below. So until next time, we'll see you at the movies.